Just getting ready for a drop, picking up the wingman. Morning.
Just drive. Why are we vlogging this? YOLO.
What does Judaism say about YOLO? You only live once. We're on our way to the rabbinical conference for outreach professionals.
A job.
Yeah.
Yeah, hanging with the rabbis.
Maybe you'll see like the looks that we get. We won't be sure if it's because of the hats or because of the selfie stick, but let's go for it anyway.
Probably the selfie stick.
There's no one here. It's 5 in the morning.
Wow. Why are we here?
Spirit Airlines. Hey guys. Hope we don't get arrested.
Put away the selfie stick now. It's in security. TSA. They're very serious people. Yeah. No joke.
Almost a perfect fit. There's the rabbi standing there in his sock.
Gotta put up matching socks today.
Take him away.
The jackets need to come off. Everything has to come out of every pocket.
You still doing belts?
It's recommended to take your belt off. You're not required to take it off.
Did you say it's recommended?
It's recommended because it could, if it alarms, they're gonna have to pat down that area.
That area.
Mechanical problem.
They just told us exactly what was missing. A piece that goes in the engine.
Part D774.
You can breathe easy. Say flat. We're in Baltimore here.
Wow.
Alan out of nowhere.
Wow.
We were walking. He says, "Nice hat, man."
Yeah, dig it.
What do you like about the hat, Al?
Brims. Brims, you gotta have respect for the brims.
It's all about the brim,
Yep.
huh?
I'm from Wyoming, so I'm just,
Wyoming's like cowboy country.
anything
isn't it?
with a brim will work. Yes, sir.
Have you ever tipped a cow?
Yes, they run. Usually at you.
At you?
Yeah. My girlfriend's Jewish and speaks Hebrew, and she's taken me a couple times to try to learn a little bit more about the culture and the religion, but hasn't really pushed it too hard yet.
How long have you guys been dating?
3.5 years.
Wow.
She's the reason I was in Boston.
The visitor in Boston?
So yeah, she's.
What's her name?
Her name's Marlo Bloom.
Did you say Marlo Bloom?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
All right.
You never know where you're gonna meet people, bump into people.
Ah, welcome to Baltimore.
How's it going?
How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
He's now picking people up.
There's like a kosher one coming next?
Yes.
Awesome.
Here we are at the Outreach Rabbi Conference, A-Drop. We're gonna get the scoop on YOLO. What is YOLO?
You only live once.
You only live once.
Only live once.
You only Lakshan Kugel once.
Live in the moment.
And YOLO, man.
You only live once.
That's why you should eat low-calorie yogurt, because you only live once.
You only live once means that in every precious moment that God gave you, you gotta maximize that unique potential that is just yours.
You're a soul, you're a neshama, you gotta live life that's potential. Yo, make it happen.
Have a good time. Live every day inspired. Find purpose and meaning in your life. To be grounded in wanting to personally grow closer and closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to God.
Well, you live more than once because we believe in reincarnation. You could be in the airport in Fort Lauderdale and be gunned down by a terrorist. You could choke. Somebody could knife you in the back. You're walking down the street in Chicago. Chicago is the crime capital of the world. So make the most of every single day.
You only live once. To live it to its fullest, to be a good person, to be a mensch.
Even a person who's reincarnated is not reincarnated as themselves, as far as I understand. It's not you who is re-emerging in another life. It's perhaps some aspect of your spiritual essence that is reconstituted as a new person. So YOLO, you only live once. That, I would say, is absolutely true. And take advantage of every moment to grow and develop into the greatest you that you can be.
Every person should enjoy an eternal reward for all the good things that they do.
I'm from Milwaukee, and they used to have a commercial for Schlitz beer, and it says, "Get as much gusto out of life, you only go around once." This is an old philosophy called Epicureanism, called "Eat, drink, and be merry, because tomorrow you will die." If there is one God, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, and I'm going to be accountable for my life, so then I'm going to think a little more about what is the meaning of life and what I really should be doing today or at this moment.
What do you think about YOLO?
When the situation comes up, just dive head first. You'll tap into resources you never knew you had because you only live once.
Tom, what do you think?
You only live once.
Live life to its fullest. Make your life meaningful.
Mordecai is giving this pep talk to Esther, and he says, Esther, you've got to go. The Jews are going to be saved no matter what, but you and your father's house will be lost if you don't go. Now, Esther's an orphan. What kind of a father's house does she have? She doesn't have a father's house. So the Alshach, one of our Kabbalistic commentators, says actually it's talking about reincarnations. She holds the family's soul in her hands. And if she doesn't do this, the Jews will be saved no matter what. But she has the chance to redeem the whole house of Shaul. It's all been reincarnated, held in her hands, that this is her moment to redeem herself and her family back to her father's house in this moment. Not that the Jewish people's future depends on her, but she depends on her, and her entire family depends on the choice she makes in that moment. So we have that choice. Whatever we want to do, we could use this moment to save ourselves, our families, and contribute to the entire whole.
You only live once. Go on Israel Free Spirit birthright.
Birthright with Israel Free Spirit.
You don't only live once. We're like an actor playing a part, and the part is your body. The actor is your soul. You come down into this world and you play a part, and then you go back up, and then you go into the dressing room, you come back down and play another part.
Okay, que después de la muerte uno sigue, o sea, pero de otra forma.
You continue after death in another way.
You only live once. This is your shot. This is your one chance to do it. So do it.
You gotta take advantage of every second. Maximize your life right now.
Carpe diem, seize the day. Every moment is precious. Life is precious. Make it meaningful, every minute of it.
You could be on a plane to Colombia and it could crash into the mountain. So make the most of every single day. That's what you have to do. You never know how long you're going to live for.